Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Also as well, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well to this very day, that is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also as well, a shalom to the whole elect that's continually laboring this work and continuing to labor and to give your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth, sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled "The Meaning Behind the Bow," or the meaning behind the rainbow. Now, of course, the Spirit has it where I titled this video differently, and of course, I'm going to change the title, according to the Spirit. But just looking over, this whole month, kicking off, this month being June, and ever since the beginning of June, from June 1st all the way up until now, you just see all types of demons come out of the woodwork, and these people, everywhere you go here in the soils of America, there's always a rainbow flag that is flying, in any major city, not just your cities, but also as well, you have different resources that you go to, or different places that you visit, even online, you see it plastered everywhere. All right, but in the minds of the people, they believe that that's a form of them showing pride, in which they are showing their pride by doing that, posting the rainbow everywhere, just because they see the rainbow being signified as a flag that represents basically freakism, just call it like it is, basically they're saying that, it's an expression of their pride and, this and that. And, for people that are coming out of the closet, and other groups like that, or other groups of people, just to lightly touch up on it, because, for the sake of this video still being up and not being taken off. But if you look at it through the Spirit, the Lord is constantly putting it in the minds, or putting the Spirit out there, that the Lord is getting ready to destroy this land America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. Okay, and how do we know that? Because the rainbow originally was set as a covenant between the Lord and the earth. Okay, and that He was to not going to destroy the earth by way of water. Okay, but there's another reason why that bow has been set there, or the bow is set on the planet Earth, is because not only this reminds you of the destruction, but also as well, is another video I did a while back, called "Rain is a Constant Reminder." Okay, and that's true. Rain is a constant reminder. Okay, rain reminds you of the time when the Lord allowed it to rain continually until the earth was flooded and the multitudes of people died. Okay, that was a way of the Lord destroying the society and destroying the people that whose minds were set on evil, and to destroy them and only save a remnant. Okay, now and then afterwards the Lord set the bow for a covenant. But again, that also is set as a reminder, or to remind us that the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place once again. Okay, He's getting ready to hit the reset button once again, and He's going to do it not this time, not by way of water this time, right? But it's going to be by way of fire. All right, intense fire. Okay, that's how the Lord is going to destroy this current society to this very day. All right, in the coming near future. Okay, so as more and more, of this motive, for lack of a better term, to put up, different signs of rainbows and stuff like that, that also shows you that, the Lord is very near, and he is about to make himself known once again on the planet Earth, and also commence the destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the precept that I got here. So it's the book of Genesis, chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at keep going down. Okay, this is at verse 8. It says, and the Most High spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, and behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you. Right, and that's dealing with the remnant. Okay, now it's going to be formed a new covenant, right, pursuant to the book of Jeremiah, I believe it's chapter 16, where it says this will be the new covenant the Lord is going to make with the nation of Israel after these days, after these last days. Okay, so following after the destruction, there was a covenant that was made with Noah and his seed. Okay, which again is that remnant. Verse 10, it says, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And that's talking about by way of waters. Okay. And the Most High said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. All right. Now, this is the Lord that has made this covenant. All right. And it's going to tell you further in verse 13. It says, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Now, the Lord didn't mention fire. Okay. So that was the Lord's going to use to destroy the society once again, to destroy, this current system. Okay. Verse 16 says, and the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between the Most High and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Let's see. Yeah, that's it on that. That's all I want to grab. But I want to grab another precept real quick. First, let me pull this up. Let me pull that up first. All right, it's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, and this is at verse 5. And all right, and it's to the point. And this is the reason why the Lord destroyed the planet Earth the first time, by way of water. Okay, and when you read this, think about these people that are here today. Think about what's going on here in this society and here in Babylon the Great, and you will see that this same scenario that I'm about to read here in Genesis is the same scenario that is happening here today on the planet Earth. Now, this is Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. It says, and the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. All right. So it's not the wickedness of man great in the earth today. It is. Okay. And that's underneath the rulership of Esau Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. Okay. It says, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart were only evil continually. And that's why the thoughts was in the minds of these people are only set on evil. Okay. Because they subscribe to this American doctrine. Okay. Anything that pertains unto this land and that's completely adverse against the scriptures and against Yahweh Shemel Shai, that's deemed as a wicked. All right, that's deemed as evil. Okay, because the thoughts of these people, they're too far gone from what the Bible mentions. All right, what the Bible supports. Okay, that's why it tells you also in the scriptures that there are many anti-messiahs. All right, and verbatim it says antichrist. Okay, And that's true. Today there are many anti-messiahs, all right, anti-anointeds, all right, because the majority of the people that are here are against Yahweh Shai, all right, who is the anointed, okay? Let's see, Slakia. Verse 6, it says, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. But Noah, all right, Noah, that's why, the spirit has been heavy concerning Noah, because, and there's a good reason why, because Noah represents the remnant, okay, whom the Lord is coming back to redeem out of the planet Earth once again, okay. Verse 8 says, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. So Noah, which represents the remnant, has found grace in the sight of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. That's why now today you have a remnant that has found grace in the sight of our Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. Okay. Verse 9, it says, these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with the Most High. Okay. And that's why you have men of the Lord today that are dwelling in the spirit of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, just how Noah was back in the ancient world. And guess what? If you can receive it, Noah's back today. Okay? And the remnant, the righteous men that were dwelling during the times of the ancient world, they're back today as well. Okay? Now I'm going to go to the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. And that's talking about the flood. Okay. Now, the key point in the scripture, it says they are willingly ignorant of this event. Okay. They're willingly ignorant of these things that took place back then. And because they believe that the Lord just all of a sudden just become this passive power, this passive, passive power, yeah. And it's just sitting in the heavens, just watching everything transpire, and just letting everything be bygones be bygones, and just letting everything just run its course. All right. But no, the Lord, it tells you in the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 11, if I'm not mistaken, it says that the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. All right, actually, let me go ahead and get it real quick. It's like I don't want to misquote it. Let me get it real quick. That's 9 and 8. It's like this is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from out the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So the eyes of the Lord power right now on the sinful kingdom. And this is the sinful kingdom that's here today, which is America. All right. Which again is Babylon the Great. Okay. So again, it says, verse 6, it says, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. So back then, during that time when the hearts or the minds of the people were set on evil continually, guess what the Lord did? He destroyed the earth by way of water. Okay, so then it perished. Okay, and only Noah and his seed were preserved. Okay. Verse 7 says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now, today, as I'm talking, right, June 8th, 2021. Okay. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Okay, you see that? So the heavens and the earth, which are now today, as we're living, okay, this by the same word is kept in store. All right, these things are reserved, and reserved for what? Unto fire against the day of judgment. So when the day of judgment comes, and the Lord Yahweh Shai is giving the order to return speedily, then guess what? That's going to be the day that the Lord is going to send forth the fire to destroy this place and ungodly men. Okay, this wicked and adulterous generation. Okay. So again, like I mentioned earlier, when the Lord set forth the bow or the rainbow, all right, here on the planet Earth, there's a reason why the Lord has set that. Not only was it because of the covenant, which mainly is because of the covenant, but also as well when you observe that through the rainbow, all right, you know that the Lord is getting ready to return. Because why? Because now you see it being plastered every single place that you go to, all right, and it constantly reminds you of the destruction of what happened during the time of Noah when the earth was destroyed, but also as well it also tells you that the Lord is on his way. Okay, the Lord is on his way, and he's going to destroy he's going to destroy this current system and the people that love it. Okay, but that's pretty much it on this lesson, in this video. Lord will, this was indeed edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. And once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well to this day, and also Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the whole elect that's continually laboring this work and continuing to spread this gospel and this ministry to other members of the whole elect in faith, in truth and sincerity, and all charity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.